Hi guys, hope everyone's doing well. I'm Lucy and I'm an exercise referral instructor down at the Edge. Today we're just going to go through some body weight conditioning exercises, so just using your own body weight to work through a series of exercises targeting the whole body. Now I'm just going to show you a few reps of each, but I'd recommend you do between 8 and 12 reps, 3 to 4 rounds through. That can either be doing each exercise or doing it as a full circuit. Obviously you can chop and change if you don't quite have the time to get through all of them to make it suit you, okay? So I'm going to give you some different alternatives as we go through as well to make it easier or harder. So we'll get going. Starting with squats. So the first round are just normal squats. So making sure you're keeping your weight in your heels, trying to get to about 90 degrees parallel with the floor. Core squeeze nice and tightly. Keeping a good posture. Okay, so that's the first exercise, 8 to 12 reps. Little rest. Your next exercise, we're going to put in pulse squats. So you're bringing it down, a little bit back up, back down again, up again. So you're just keeping in that bottom range for a bit longer. Really squeeze them glutes at the bottom. Awesome. So again, keep going. 8 to 12 reps on that one. Little rest, final round is going to be pause squats. So exactly the same, but you're holding at the bottom this time. Bring it down. Hold between 3 to 5 seconds at the bottom. Drive up. 3 to 5 seconds hold. Make sure you come to a complete stop. Drive it back up. Show you one more time. Awesome. So that's your first exercises. Make sure you're doing them extra reps, okay? Next circuit is going to be press ups. So different options here. Full press ups. This position, if you can see, from my toes, keeping a nice straight position. Dropping down to the knees, slightly easier. Easier still, you can raise them hands up like so from the knees, or you can try and raise in a full press up. Final option, if you want to make it harder, would be raising them legs up and starting from this position. I'll do them on the chair here. I think you'll be able to see a little bit better. Technique wise, this is what you're looking for. Not letting the elbows flare out, okay? Keeping them wrists nice and straight. Show you on the chair. So first round, normal press ups. Bringing it right down, chest to hands. But choose an option so you can keep your form. Okay, so keep that going, 8 to 12 reps. Little rest, and then your next round is going to be that pulse, so you're working in the bottom range. Bring it down. Bottom range, back up again. Bottom range, bringing it back up again. Keep that going for your 8 to 12 reps. Final circuit, whichever option you're choosing, is going to be pause. Bring it down, hold. Press out of it. 3 to 5 second hold again. Press out of it. Keep that going for that 8 to 12 reps. So again, with that one, lots of different variations. Choose a variation that suits you so you can keep your form but is working you really, really hard there. Awesome. Next exercise is going to be split squats. So I'll show you this one from the side. Take quite a wide step and you're staying in this position. So similar to lunges, but you're stationary. Okay, so normal split squats to start. Quick demo on that one. It's like so. So you're aiming about 90 degrees at both your knees, keeping that posture. Not letting this front knee push too far forwards. Keep pushing through that front heel. Don't forget on this one, you need to do the same on each leg. Okay, so I'm not going to do them all there, but again, 8 to 12 reps. Now for this one, if you want to make it harder, you can raise your back leg up. Make sure that that front knee is still not going too far forwards. Okay, so first round done, just normal, steady, controlled pace. Next round, we're bringing the pulses in. Get that position back. Keep it in that bottom range all the way back up. Little pulls, back up. And you can do this with your back leg raised if you want an extra test. Don't forget the other leg. Again, the 8 to 12 rep range is where you're looking at. Final round is going to be that pause. Bring it down. 3, 2, 1. Push out a bit. So 3 to 5 seconds is what you're holding for at the bottom. Drive up through that heel. Awesome. Again, don't forget both legs. Keep going between the 8 and 12 rep range mark. We're going back to some upper body now. We're going to go into tricep dips. So a chair, preferably a chair rather than the sofa, as the sofa is quite squishy, but use whatever you've got available. So for this one, options to make it harder or easier. Make sure your palms facing this way on the chair. Hardest option is keeping them legs straight. You're lifting more of your body weight this way. The more you bend them knees, the easier it's going to get. Show you quickly from the side. You want to make sure you're bending them elbows back and they're not flaring out. Trying to get right down. Keeping the bum nice and close to the chair. Don't let it creep away like this. So you should be feeling this in the back of the arm. I'm going to work on the same principle as the others. So normal, nice and controlled, normal pace. That's your first round. Second round, put in that pulse in. Bring it down, keeping that bottom range. Keeping that bottom range. Awesome. So your third round on this is pause. Bring it down, bring it to a stop. 3 to 5 seconds, push out of it. Push out of it. Push out. So that is your 3 different variations on that one. One more exercise for the lower body now, and then I'm going to show you some different core exercises to finish. So we're going to go into glute bridges, really good for that bum. So bringing it down onto the floor, just tilt down a bit because we'll need it for the abs as well. So normal speed, nice and controlled first. You want to push through your heels, keep a nice level hips, knees and ankles, okay? Don't let the knees wiggle in as you go in, and keep bracing them abs, okay? Keep that support there. So nice and controlled, squeeze up through the bum, pushing through the heels, keeping that core braced. So that's your normal speed. Awesome. So your next round on that one is going to be pause. We're not doing pulses on this one. I'll show you the final variation after this. So bring it up, hold 3 to 5 seconds, really focusing on squeezing the glutes, keeping it stable through the core. Hold. Hold. Awesome, so keep that going, 8 to 12 reps. Your last round on this one is going to be marching glute bridges. So bringing it up, extending. So on this one, make sure the hips aren't tilting. You're using your core, bracing really hard to keep it nice and level. Squeezing with your glutes to keep it level. That's the final exercise on the glute bridges. If you did want to test yourself there, you can put in single leg variations, like so, or you can keep it bent and drive up. So you could do that in normal pace, and you could put the holds in as well if you wanted to test yourself a little bit more on that one. Okay, next we have some plank variations for you. So bird dog plank is the first variation we're going to try. Now you have options here. Full plank, like so, from your knees, or bring it in, hands and knees, shoulder over wrist, hip over knee. The more you bring it in, okay, the easier it'll get. So obviously full plank's going to be hardest option. starting from this position is going to be the easiest. So what you're doing, once you pick your starting position, you then extend opposite arm and leg out. Back to the middle, extend. Extend. Now the purpose of this is to stop them hips rocking and that body rocking by using that core brace, okay? So big squeeze before you lift arm and leg, otherwise you're going to wobble all over, and take the option that is best for you. Okay, so again, 8 to 12 reps working through that. Your next is going to be commando planks. Again, you can do this as starting from a full plank, or you can do it from the knees. Hands, you're taking it down to your forearms, back up, down, back up. So with whichever option you take, really focus on keeping the wrists under the shoulders on this one, because you're probably likely that you end up with your hands in front. And again, try and stop, minimize that rocking, really bracing with the core to stop that. Awesome. So the last one we're going to do is going to be plank jacks. So your options here, into your full plank, so there's not any option. The hardest option is to be jumping. This is your full plank jack, jumping them feet out and in. If you want to make it easier, you can step, step. Awesome, so hopefully you can see that. So plank jack, plank position, you'll jump the feet out and in, or you can step the feet out and in as your easier option. If you're still struggling that, you could go to your knees and then just tap out, back to your knees, tap out, back to your knees. Awesome, guys. So that should be a pretty tough workout if you complete 8 to 12 reps of each, and then you could even put in 3-4 rounds through the whole thing. Full body workout. All you need is a chair, and good luck with it. Any questions, do feel free to email me. My email's on the Edge website. Well done. Keep working hard. Look forward to seeing you guys soon.